Elizabeth Taylor. Her name is synonymous with timeless beauty, legendary performances, and a life full of unforgettable moments. But there's another side to her legacy. One that sparkled just as brightly as her violet eyes. A collection of jewelry that no one could rival. A collection that not only reflected her extravagant taste, but also told the story of her turbulent, passionate love life. Over her 7 marriages, Taylor amassed the most dazzling jewels the world had ever seen. From the rarest diamonds to pearls of legendary origin, her jewelry was more than just accessories. It was a testament to love, loss, and grandeur. In the glimmer of each precious gem lies a story, an emotional, captivating story. And as we peel back the layers of her collection, we'll discover the hidden meanings, unforgettable moments, and iconic pieces that defined an era. These jewels weren't just symbols of wealth. They were memories etched into every facet, pieces of art woven into the narrative of one of the most extraordinary lives in Hollywood history. With each stone, a chapter was written, making her collection one of the most treasured in the world. Diamond Tiara, 1957. Let's start with the one piece that made Elizabeth look like royalty. In 1957, her third husband, film producer Mike Todd, gifted her a diamond tiara that was more than just a piece of jewelry. It was a symbol of his deep love and admiration. The 19th century diadem was set with old mine-cut diamonds in a unique design of fleur-de-lis and festoon motifs. Mike Todd's words, "You are my queen," still resonate in every sparkling stone. At the time, tiaras were not in fashion, but Elizabeth wore it anyway, not just because it was stunning, but because it was his gift. Tragically, just a year later, Mike died in a plane crash, and the tiara became a poignant reminder of his love. It was worth nearly $4 million by the time it was auctioned. But this tiara didn't just stay in the family, it became a trendsetter. Women around the world began seeking out tiaras for their weddings, and Elizabeth was at the forefront of this glamorous wave. Cartier Rubies, 1957. But Mike Todd wasn't done with his grand gestures. He followed up his tiara gift with something equally breathtaking, an ensemble of Cartier rubies and diamonds, a necklace, earrings, and a bracelet, all adorned with radiant rubies set against a backdrop of sparkling diamonds. It was the kind of gift that left Elizabeth speechless, and as fate would have it, the moment she received it was captured on film. We see her in the south of France, swimming in the pool. When Mike arrived with the signature red Cartier boxes, she slipped on the earrings and without a mirror, gazed at her reflection in the water. She looked like $1 billion. And when these jewels were auctioned in 2011, they exceeded all expectations, fetching millions far beyond their original value. La Peregrina necklace, 1960s. When we think of Elizabeth Taylor's jewelry, we can't overlook the La Peregrina necklace, one of the most famous pieces in her collection. Richard Burton, her 5th husband, bought her this pearl, ruby, and diamond necklace for Valentine's Day. The necklace featured the La Peregrina Pearl, one of the world's largest and most perfectly symmetrical pear-shaped pearls. Its history spans centuries, from its discovery in 1513 to its journey through European royal families, until it found its way to Elizabeth. But this necklace wasn't just about luxury, it was about history. And when Elizabeth wore it, she didn't just wear a piece of jewelry. She wore a story of the world's most iconic figures. The necklace later fetched nearly $12 million at auction, an incredible testament to its rarity. Cropped diamond, 1968. Burton's love for grand gestures didn't stop at pearls. He went even further, presenting Elizabeth with the cropped diamond in 1968, a magnificent 33.19 carat gem that would become one of her favorites. This diamond had a deep history of its own, originally owned by Vera Krupp, the second wife of a German industrialist. But it was Richard who recognized its brilliance and saw it as the perfect symbol of his love for Elizabeth. And for Elizabeth, the cropped diamond became synonymous with her stunning presence. Its brilliance mirrored her own spirit. This was no ordinary gift. It was a love letter in the form of a stone. Taylor-Burton Diamond, 1969. Then came the Taylor-Burton Diamond, a pear-shaped marvel that Richard Burton bought for Elizabeth in 1969. Found in the Premier Mine in 1966, the diamond weighed in at a staggering 24.80 carats before being cut into 2 perfect stones by Harry Winston. But it wasn't just the diamond's size that was so captivating. It was its quality. It was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Burton paid over $1 million for it at auction, and it became the largest and most talked about diamond of its time. David Webb Jewelry. When Elizabeth wasn't wearing diamonds, she was wearing bold, unique creations by David Webb. One of her favorites was a bracelet designed in 1957, inspired by an Indian sea monster. The polished gold and platinum piece featured cabochon emeralds and diamonds, and it was a stunning example of Webb's distinctive style. Elizabeth adored his work, commissioning many pieces from him throughout her life. Her personal collection included a zebra bracelet worth $3 million, a carved coral lion bracelet worth $55 million, and a tiger brooch that she took with her on trips. These pieces were more than just jewelry, they were wearable art. Bulgari pieces. When it came to Bulgari, no one was more devoted than Elizabeth Taylor. Richard Burton, aware of her love for the brand, indulged her passion with gifts from the famed Italian jeweler. In 1960, he gave her a stunning emerald and diamond set. The brooch and earrings were worn frequently on the red carpet, cementing their place in jewelry history. But it was the Bulgari sapphire necklace that truly stole the show. A 52.7 carat Burmese sapphire surrounded by diamonds. It was a gift from Burton for her 40th birthday in 1972. The necklace fetched an astonishing $59 million when it was auctioned in 2011, far exceeding its original value. The charm bracelets. Elizabeth Taylor's jewelry collection was also deeply personal, as seen in her charm bracelets. These weren't just any bracelets, they were filled with memories, each charm representing a pivotal moment in her life. From a director's slate charm to a locket with her children's names, these bracelets told the story of her family, her marriages, and her incredible journey through life. She wore them with pride, and when they were auctioned, they fetched impressive sums. But it wasn't just the money. It was the love and meaning behind each charm. Husbands and their jewelry gifts. Elizabeth Taylor's husbands played a significant role in her jewelry collection. From Conrad Hilton, who gave her a simple engagement ring, to Mike Todd, who gifted her the stunning diamond tiara and Cartier rubies, each husband left a mark on her collection. Richard Burton, however, was the most generous, gifting her iconic pieces like the La Peregrina necklace, cropped diamond, and Taylor-Burton Diamond. Even after their divorces, Elizabeth kept the jewels, because after all, no amount of love could ever outshine the sparkle of these gems. Elizabeth Taylor's jewelry wasn't just about diamonds and pearls, it was about the stories behind them. Each piece held a memory, a moment of love, loss, and triumph. From the tiara that symbolized her love for Mike Todd, to the Bulgari sapphire necklace that captured Richard Burton's affection, her collection was a reflection of her extraordinary life. And as we look back on these pieces, we realize that they weren't just beautiful, they were timeless. Which of Elizabeth Taylor's legendary jewels captured your attention? Comment below, share your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible stories of the world's most iconic treasures.